Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Tony Mejia and Jimmy Adams as we are breaking down college football kickoff here early on Saturday, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific kick here, Jimmy. We're seeing Alabama near -3 touchdowns, -20 as we're breaking this down earlier in the week, 64.5 being the total in Austin. Are you liking anything between the Crimson Tide and the Longhorns on Saturday?
Yeah, I have a very strong opinion on this play, and it's going to be with the Tide, and I'll run down some stats in a few seconds. But off the top, so we know Quinn Ewers is one of the most highly touted prospects to really ever come out of high school. And he's probably going to have a fantastic career. There's no doubt about that. But he's just not ready to see this Bama offense in his second start. They can't simulate it in practice. He's certainly never seen anything like it in high school. And it's going to be a rough day. I think I'm high on Texas as well. I think they have a good chance to win the Big 12, but they're going to get absolutely blown out in this game. So every season, there's one team early on that thinks they can hang with Bama and maybe even beat them. And every season, Bama wins and covers. So let me just run down a few. So 2021, 44-13 win over Miami. 2020, 52-24 win over Texas A&M. 2019, they just dominated everyone early on. 2018, a 51-14 win over Louisville. And 2017, a 24-7 win over Florida State. The list just goes on. So every single year, this Bama team just dominates the competition. We have a big enough sample size now to, I think it's going to be very difficult to make a case for the teams that can hang with Bama early on. Historically, it just hasn't happened. Nick Saban spoke a few weeks ago about how last year was a rebuilding year. And while that was funny, he meant it. And nobody knows his team better than Nick Saban and what he's got, the talent that he's got going. Will Anderson, and he might be the best defensive player in a generation. And then the other argument that I'm hearing is the environment. And there's a team more prepared to go on the road than Alabama, off a national championship last year. They're not going to be fazed by the crowd in Austin. I am very confident that Alabama blows out Texas on the road. So give me the Crimson Tide here.
Tony, you liking anything here in Austin?
I mean, Alabama 53-0 in regular season non-conference games since 2008. So, their track record speaks for itself. Jimmy touched on Will Anderson. You're going to face a defensive front that's the best in the country, and Alabama's on the heels of playing ULM. Nothing's going to prepare Ewers and that Texas offensive line for what they're about to see. I mean, Texas does have weapons. Bijan Robinson, one of the top tailbacks in the country. Whittington at receiver, Xavier Worthy. So I'm interested in seeing if the Texas playmakers show up in this game. But I think the up front is where football is won and lost, and I think Alabama is just too good on both sides of the ball. The 20 is a little steep, but I do think Alabama wins and covers by 3 touchdowns.
All right, 2 big programs kicking us off for week 2, Saturday college football. Thanks to Tony Mejia and Jimmy Adams. I am Drew Martin. Guys, remember to check out WagerTalk.com. And Tuesday is a good day to do so. Top handicappers, top play, discounted to just $2. Check it out, WagerTalk.com.